the problem with this is you are assuming that you fighting in the system is going to make a lick of difference. Like I mean, your impact actually is substantially less than mine. I will go ahead and say that. Okay, now part of that is, you know, I have a YouTube channel or whatever, but like, you really have no effect. Like, you being in the system, this is not, like, especially in the age of the internet, there is no such thing as, oh, I either try to fight political battles or I move to the country and I try to be independent. No, you can do both at once. And in fact, you are not doing any good. You're not doing any good. Like, if you're in a university trying to, like, red pill people, you're delusional. Like, if you're in, like, Google or whatever, trying to red pill people, you're delusional. Like, you're wasting your time, you're giving moral consent to those people, and you are not doing anything. Like, if you moved into a shack in the middle of the woods and never saw anyone or just died, you would not be making, you would not be making any less change. That's what I'm trying to get. So if you think that by being in a city or by doing this stuff, you're somehow more powerful, that is just so wrong. That is just so backwards, especially in terms of politics. And it's not, you're saying, oh, well, sweeping it under the rug, is that a long-term solution? No, the long-term solution is surviving this insanity, okay? The people have survived bouts of insanity many times in the past, and they will continue to survive. They will flee to the mountains, they will flee to the country, and they will be able to survive this insanity, okay? Now, it's not about you trying to, I mean, things are collapsing, right? Like, you should be really happy. Things are freaking collapsing slowly in front of you. Now, any kind of empire is an empire that exists for 500 years. It's going to have 100 years of goodness and 400 years of decline. And we are in those years of decline. And I don't think anyone can look at the system and not say things are like there used to be, oh, there's all this leftist insanity and that's it. Now, there's all this leftist insanity, and it's destroying people. Like, it's destroying people's lives. There's this, like, hoax war that we have to destroy the economy for. Actually, multiple hoax wars over the past, like, decades or so to bring democracy and homosexuality to all the peoples of the world, right? So that is now tangibly destroying the empire. Or what it's doing to families and children, like these like insane leftist parents who are like grooming their children or like, you know, all this kind of insanity. Like, they are destroying themselves. All you have to do is outlast them, okay? Because things are collapsing right now. They're not collapsing fast. It's not a thing that's going to happen in like 5 years. Well, I don't know, maybe it could, but like, I do not expect in 5 years for us to be like, oh, well, I'm glad that's over. I'm glad, like, democracy and the media and all this nonsense is dead. I don't think that's going to happen. But you are outlasting them, okay? By being independent, it's not you retreating. It's you surviving. You are not doing any good where you are. You are doing much better good here. I mean, look at, I don't even have a real YouTube channel. I'm just a guy, and oh, maybe I could secretly red pill like one student a year or something about something. I don't know. Who knows, right? So, of course, this is not me saying you should become a YouTuber or something cringe like that. But this idea that you are somehow more powerful in a city where your voice is suffocated by insane people, that is not the case. So, it is not retreat. It is not surrender. It is you do an irrational thing. This is what I talked about, you know, a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks. Maybe it's been 3 weeks. I don't know. When I did that video about, like, I'm angry about politics on Twitter. Like, what they try to do is they try to get you into a pitched battle. They try to get you into a battle you cannot win. If they get you, you know, if they get you to consent to the system and work for it. I still have delusional friends who are like, oh, I'm going to work in a university and I'm going to I'm siphoning off money. Haha, they don't know that I'm actually cool. Like, I'm not like them. No, you are like them. Like, you are. That's how I was when I was in a university. It's sheer delusion. It's sheer people rationalizing their laziness, right? So yeah, I mean, just don't worry. You don't have an effect on the world right now, so you might as well move out. You're not going to win the political battle. They are trying to get you into another hoax, like they get you agitated and then beat you and humiliate you, where you could just not participate in that. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. And you're building something much more permanent. Okay. Like, this is real. Like, people also think that because all this crazy stuff is going on in the world, normal life is just unobtainable to them, which isn't true. You can just move out of the... Like, how is this real? Like, drop your phone, leave the internet, go to real life, you're going to be fine, okay? Things are how they've always been, okay? The weird thing is people think if you're moving to the country and you're being more independent, you think, oh, those people are being delusional and they're not connected to reality. No, it's that if you're plugged into the system and you're plugged into the social media nonsense, that is you not being connected to reality.